Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be taking this 2022 Toyota Highlander Limited on a POV test drive. This one is finished in moon dust, so this blue color looks very good. It does have a ton of metallics in it, and I personally think it looks pretty good. And the rims are finished in chrome, and overall I think this SUV looks pretty good. There is 7 trims to choose from, and this one is right underneath the platinum trim, and the platinum trim is the highest trim you could choose on the Highlander. And by the way, this one has the moon dust exterior and the beige interior. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. All right. Here's the interior of this 2022 Toyota Highlander Limited, and as I said, there is 7 trims to choose from. There is the L, LE, XLE, XSE, Bronze Edition, Limited, and then the Platinum. And you could actually get the hybrid on some trims. I think the L and the XSE, they are not available in the hybrid. So interior looks pretty good. I really love this beige color. I think it does look very good. The seats are nice and comfortable, and overall interior looks good. There is a ton of storage places. There's another storage place right there. I really love the brown with the beige. But let's go ahead and take it on a drive and see how this Highlander will do. Here is a backup camera. Backup camera resolution is okay. There is a wide view and a narrow view, and you could turn on the lines or turn them off. And as you guys see, there is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So driving this 2022 Toyota Highlander drives nice and smooth, very quiet. It is a little bit windy today, so I'm hearing a little bit of wind noise, but overall the ride quality is seriously amazing. Almost has that luxury feel to it. So suspension is good, and the cabin is just nice and quiet. There is an 8-inch screen. As I said, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Toyota system is not really the best. It does have built-in navigation, which is nice, but the graphics and everything is basically dated, so I'm not a big fan of that. A very nice responsive 3.5 naturally aspirated V6. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, has a really nice look to it, and yeah, everything just feels nice and good. The fan finish is perfect. Closing the doors feel nice and solid, and yeah, overall this thing just feels amazing. There's heated seats, heated steering wheel, and cold seats. The heated steering wheel button is right there, and this limited trim has power lift gate. And yeah, I'm seriously impressed with the way how this thing drives. Very comfortable. I love the seating position. All the windows are nice and big, so seeing out of this SUV is just easy. Yeah, the seats are very comfortable. Let's go ahead and put this SUV in sport mode, because I'm going to go ahead and take it on the highway. So there is sport, normal, and eco, and it does have automatic high beams, which is nice. The gauges look really nice, and the font is nice and big, so seeing the gauges is very easy. This 3.5 is nice and responsive, but I felt like the transmission needed to downshift to give me more power, but the transmission did not downshift at all. So I really wish that the transmission downshifted to give me more torque, but yeah, it stayed at a higher gear, which is I guess okay. I'm not sure if that happens every single time. I'm definitely gonna give it another try and see if if the transmission doesn't downshift. But let's see if I could slow it down and accelerate again. Yep, definitely much better. So back there, I don't know what exactly happened, but the engine and transmission, I don't think they were communicating. Anyways, guys, this engine is it sounds really good, and it does produce a good amount of horsepower and torque. So as I said, it is a 3.5 naturally aspirated V6 connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this 8-speed automatic transmission is not too bad. I've tested it in the past and it's not that bad. This engine produces 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque, and I think those numbers are pretty good. And if you guys are curious about the towing on this Highlander, the max towing is 5,000 pounds, which actually is not bad. So overall, suspension setup is good. This thing is seriously comfortable, and I really love the way how it drives. And I think Toyota did a great job with this Highlander. Usually Toyota doesn't really do a good job with their interiors, but in this Highlander, I really like the interior. So I don't really like the interior in the Camry and Corolla and other Toyota products, but the interior in this Highlander just looks very, very good. The brakes feel nice and touchy, but the brake pedal is a little bit on the harder side. But other than that, very very good brake bite, and yeah, overall I really like the brakes. And seriously, this thing is very, very quiet. Feels like a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz or something luxury, so I'm seriously a big fan of that. Good amount of storage place right here, another one right there. I really love the brown with the beige. This is finished in gray. There is gloss black, so good amount of colors in the interior of this Highlander. This 8-speed automatic transmission shifts very, very good, very quick, and it is nice and responsive in manual mode. This 3.5 V6 sounds really good. This right here is soft. This is plastic. This is soft. I love this wood trim. This is soft. The armrest is soft. All windows are automatic up and down. This limited trim has memory seats, which is nice. A little bit of body lean, but it does stay nice and flat. So let's go ahead and try a Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus. Click on this button, set the cruise, and then click on the steering button, and then there is another button right here that will basically set the distance between you and the car in front of you. So the SUV is driving by itself right now. It is steering by itself, and overall I really like the way how it drives. Safety system is very, very good, and it's keeping me in the lane. The seats are extremely comfortable, so this SUV is definitely good for commuting or long road trips. So very impressive. I like the fact that the screen is integrated into the dash. But yeah, very good SUV. The mirrors are nice and big, but for a limited trim, I really wish that Toyota offered the panoramic sunroof. By the way, it does have the JBL sound system. There is 11 speakers in this Highlander, and I truly like this Highlander. The price with destination is almost 50,000. I think it's 48,000. I'll correct that in the bottom of the screen. I think the starting price is 46,000, but with some accessories, I think it's around like 48,000. I really wish there were some paddle shifters. I drove a 2022 Nissan Rogue base trim, and it did have paddle shifters. So I really wish that Toyota added paddle shifters in this Highlander. It would have been nice when towing, but I'm glad that they gave us plus and minus, so you could downshift and upshift this way. And I am seriously impressed with this SUV. It drives nice and smooth. This 8-speed automatic transmission is very good. 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque are more than enough to merge on the highway or pass someone. So brakes feel good. Suspension is very comfortable. That was the lane keeping assist, by the way. And this 3.5 V6 sounds very nice. So if you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they are 20 in the city, 27 highway, and 23 combined, and I think those numbers are pretty good. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather. There is 2 cup holders, and drive mode is down here, and there is few buttons in the bottom. There is the traction control, snow, hill descent, engine shut off, brake hold, and e-brake. And overall, it's a very comfortable SUV, and I would definitely recommend driving this Highlander. Steering wheel is extremely light, and in sport mode it does stiffen up a little bit, but not really by much. And yeah, I am seriously impressed with this Highlander. Drives very good, and yeah, overall I really like it. In the bottom there is 2 USB-Cs, one 12 volt, one normal USB for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I really like this wood trim. Inside there is a wireless phone charger. If you open this, there is a nice deep storage place with 112 volt, and the back seats are nice and spacious. This whole thing right here is wrapped in leather, nice and soft. Up here there is almost a frameless mirror with garage controls and auto dimming function. Up here there is a glasses holder with this glass with a mirror to see the people in the back, SOS, and switches to open and tilt the sunroof. And sadly, there is halogen lights for almost 50,000. I really wish that Toyota added LED lights. And up here there is a small mirror with a nice bright halogen light. But yeah, very impressed with this Highlander. This thing drives very good, and I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2022 Toyota Highlander. I would like to thank Tim and Wow Toyota here in Wallingford, Connecticut, for running me this Highlander. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. Literally everything on the dealership lot is sold, and this one was a swap, so I was able to drive it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.